Gladiator II, the long-anticipated sequel to Ridley Scott's iconic 2000 film Gladiator, has generated significant excitement and curiosity. The original Gladiator was a monumental success, both critically and commercially, and it left an indelible mark on the film industry. The story of Maximus Decimus Meridius, a Roman general turned gladiator, resonated with audiences worldwide, and the film's blend of intense action, emotional depth, and historical drama made it a classic. Given the success of the original, the challenge for Gladiator II is not just to capture the spirit of the first film, but to build upon it, offering something fresh and engaging while honoring the legacy of its predecessor. Set in the aftermath of the events of the original, Gladiator II explores a world where the echoes of Maximus's rebellion still linger. The film is centered around Lucius, the young boy from the first film, who has now grown into a man. As the nephew of the now-deceased Emperor Commodus, Lucius is navigating a Rome that is still grappling with the power vacuum left in the wake of Commodus's death. The political landscape is fraught with tension, with various factions vying for control of the empire. Lucius, torn between his loyalty to Rome and the legacy of Maximus, finds himself at the center of this struggle. The film opens with a sweeping view of Rome, now a city in turmoil. The grandeur of the Roman Empire is contrasted with the corruption and decay that has taken hold. Ridley Scott's direction captures the scale and intensity of the setting, with meticulous attention to detail in the recreation of ancient Rome. The production design, costumes, and visual effects all work together to transport the audience back to this era, immersing them in a world of intrigue, violence, and power. Lucius, played by a new actor who brings both strength and vulnerability to the role, is a character shaped by the events of his childhood. The shadow of Maximus looms large over him, as he tries to reconcile his admiration for the gladiator with the reality of the brutal world he now inhabits. Lucius's journey is one of self-discovery, as he grapples with his identity, his past, and his role in the future of Rome. The film delves into themes of legacy, honor, and the struggle for power, much like its predecessor, but with a new perspective. One of the key elements of Gladiator II is its exploration of the gladiatorial games, which have become even more brutal and bloody in the years following Maximus's death. The games are now a tool of political manipulation, used by those in power to distract and control the masses. The gladiators themselves are treated as little more than pawns, forced to fight for the amusement of the crowds and the ambitions of the elite. The film doesn't shy away from the brutality of these games, depicting the violence and horror in visceral detail. The action sequences are intense and well choreographed, capturing the chaos and desperation of the gladiatorial arena. As Lucius becomes more involved in the world of the gladiators, he begins to question the values and beliefs that have been instilled in him. He is drawn to the gladiators, seeing in them the same strength and honor that he admired in Maximus. This connection leads him to a deeper understanding of the sacrifices that were made to bring down Commodus and the ongoing fight for justice in Rome. Lucius's interactions with the gladiators reveal the humanity behind the armor, as he forms bonds with those who are fighting not just for survival, but for a cause greater than themselves. The film also introduces new characters who play significant roles in Lucius's journey. Among them is a seasoned gladiator who becomes a mentor figure to Lucius, helping him navigate the treacherous world of the arena. This character, a survivor of many battles, embodies the resilience and defiance that defines the gladiators. Their relationship adds emotional depth to the film, as Lucius learns valuable lessons about courage, loyalty, and the cost of freedom. The mentor's story serves as a parallel to Lucius's own, highlighting the choices and sacrifices that define a leader. The political intrigue in Gladiator II is as compelling as the action. The power struggle in Rome is depicted through a cast of complex and morally ambiguous characters, each with their own agendas. The Senate is portrayed as a battleground of ideas and influence, with corruption and betrayal lurking beneath the surface. The film explores the tension between the old guard, who seek to maintain their grip on power, and the new generation, represented by Lucius, who are eager to bring about change. This conflict is central to the narrative, driving the plot forward and adding layers of complexity to the story. Ridley Scott's direction ensures that Gladiator II retains the epic scope and scale of the original, while introducing new visual elements that enhance the storytelling. The use of modern technology allows for even more dynamic and immersive battle sequences, as well as stunning vistas of ancient Rome. The cinematography captures the grandeur of the empire, from the opulent palaces to the gritty streets of the city. The film's score, composed by a renowned musician, complements the visuals with a powerful and evocative soundtrack that heightens the emotional impact of the story. As the film progresses, Lucius's internal conflict becomes increasingly pronounced. He is torn between his duty to Rome and his desire to honor the memory of Maximus. This struggle is mirrored in the external conflict, as Rome teeters on the brink of civil war. The tension builds to a climax, as Lucius must make a choice that will determine the future of the empire. The film's resolution is both satisfying and thought-provoking, leaving the audience with a sense of closure, while also raising questions about the nature of power and the cost of ambition. Gladiator II succeeds in capturing the essence of what made the original film so beloved while also carving out its own identity. The themes of honor, sacrifice, and the fight for justice are timeless, and they are explored with depth and nuance in this sequel. The performances, particularly by the lead actor portraying Lucius, are compelling and add emotional weight to the story. The action is thrilling, the political intrigue is engaging, and the overall production is a testament to the skill and vision of Ridley Scott and his team. In conclusion, Gladiator II is a worthy successor to the original film. It offers a powerful and immersive cinematic experience that honors the legacy of Maximus while introducing a new generation of characters and conflicts. The film's exploration of the gladiatorial games, the political landscape of Rome, and the personal journey of Lucius make it a compelling watch for fans of historical dramas and action films alike. As the credits roll, the audience is left with a sense of having witnessed a truly epic story, one that resonates with the same themes of courage, honor, and sacrifice that made Gladiator a classic.